Welcome to the Jordan Shoe Vault. I'm back. I'm sorry it's been a long time, but we are here. We're glad you're watching. Let's get into today's shoe. Hey, I'm excited about today's shoe. It's one of the shoes that's really special to me as well. I know I say that a lot on the Jordan Shoe Vault, but this shoe is very special to me. It was the actual second shoe I ever owned in my personal collection, and today I'm excited that we're going to be able to compare the original with a brand new retro that just hit in the past week or so. We're talking about the Air Jordan 4. It's been called Bred, but it's also black cement. That was original colorway of it. So Air Jordan 4 we're going to talk about today. OG versus this latest retro 2019. Now, if you know anything about the Air Jordan 4, it's a very popular shoe, but it's also it had mixed reviews. The Air Jordan 3 was huge, popular. It was Tinker Hatfield's first shoe he did for Michael Jordan. Everybody loved that shoe. It's when he took off from the free throw line and dunked it. He was wearing the threes. But the Air Jordan 4 was kind of like, at first people weren't exactly sure, but he did some amazing things. I believe he won his first MVP in the Air Jordan 4. He had all defensive. He had a high score. He won the scoring title. Didn't win a championship, but we all know May 7th, 1989, the shot is what it's called. Game-winning shot over Craig Elo and the Cleveland Cavaliers, Game 5, Eastern Conference first round playoffs. Bulls go on in the playoffs, beat the Cavaliers. Many of you know it. Free throw, hangs in the air, makes a shot. So that's in the Air Jordan 4. So Tinker Hatfield's back, designed the Air Jordan 4. So let's take a look at the original and let's take a look at the brand new retro. Just so you know, the original came out in 1989. Right here, the 1989 is when they first came out. They've been retroed several times. I believe 1999, 2008, 2012, and now 2019. All differences, a lot of differences in them. But here's the original 1989 box, Nike Air. It's got the Jumpman on the top. It's a size 11.5 Air Jordan. You open it up for the Air Jordan 4. Wow, this is what happens over time. Here's the original Air Jordan 4 from 1989. It's crumbling around. The midsole is breaking apart, which you'll see in a lot. And I did not shrink wrap these. These have been worn. Nike Air in the back. It's got the Flight logo. It's got the Air Jordan logo there. But yes, there is the original Air Jordan 4. It's coming off on my hands. But even in the box, I have the, looks like it was an Air Jordan Flight Club that you could join back in the day. Still have that in the box as well. But there's my original Air Jordan 4. I've worn that pretty much out. When I was a kid, I wore it out. But Nike Air branding on the back and everywhere. So that's the original Air Jordan 4 from 1989. Put that away. Let's take a look at the 2019 retro version of the Air Jordan 4 black red. They call it the Bred or black and cement. But there you go. Got the Jumpman with the Flight logo on the front, which the Air Jordan 4 was the first one to have the Flight logo on it. It's got the Jumpman Air on each side of the box, but it's got the original box. Kind of looks very similar to the original box. A little bit bigger, but cement's on the fronts. This one lifts off. That one was a flip up. So let's take a look inside at this brand new pair. I've only seen it a couple times since I bought it because I wanted to be kind of new as we looked at it. So here we go. A lot of things going on this brand new. There it is, the 2019 version of the Air Jordan 4, black red, Tinker Hatfield special. And over the years, it has garnered a lot more attention. People like this shoe a lot more nowadays than they did originally. Spike Lee did commercials for it back in the day, but a lot more popular nowadays than even back in the day. So let's take a look. Gone back to a lot of the roots, which I don't have the original tag, but on mine original, but there's the Nike Air orange tag on the side that they came. But let's take a look at the Air Jordan 4 and what's special about it. Really did a good job with the materials. It's kind of like a suede leather nubuck upper, got the folding midsole here. Take it on which side to show you, but the visible air units there again. The classical back, sole pattern was on the original with the Nike branding. That's there. So what makes it so special in the Air Jordan 4? Well, a lot of things. This was the first time, like I said, that they used the Flight logo. It has the Jumpman and the words Flight underneath it. That was new. And a unique aspect of this shoe, there's a couple. Tinker designed, I'm gonna go this side because the tag's there. He designed here, there's like a mesh or rubber, and it's like a vent or on the tongue, all the way up and down on the sides. It was to provide breathability for the foot inside in the shoe, so it was easier. The foot would breathe a little bit more. The other thing that's unique about this is what they are called the wings on the side, and these tabs. There's 18 different lacing combinations that you can do. So it was supposed to be a customizable lacing shoe, even back in 1989. So you could customize how much of a lockdown you got on the shoe. So you could lace it different ways using these plastic wings on the side. And the other thing that stands out from this shoe is this giant heel tab that said Nike Air on the back. Popular aspect of it. Another part of this heel tab is what they've changed in the retros. They would drop the Nike Air and put the Jumpman logo back there. And the collectors were really excited when this retro came out with the Nike Air on the heel, of course, and the Nike on the bottom. They changed that with Jordan as well. One other thing that they did on there is inside the shoe, you'll see, I don't know if you can see, I'll take out this. Take this shoehorn out, but inside the shoe, on the tongue, it says Air Jordan upside down. That was there, so if you wanted to flip the tongue down back in the day, you could have Air Jordan sticking out the right way. The Air Jordan 4 was a pop culture phenomenon. I mean, there was people that wore this as well, even through the years. I mean, many different colorways for the Air Jordan 4. And so it's actually grown in popularity over the years. And this year, when this retro release, as close as it's been to the original, I guess I can pull out the original. It's kind of hard to tell when your original's as torn up as mine. They got the height pretty close. Wings, it does look a little bit like it's a little bit more cut here, but it does look like it's pretty close to the original, the Air Jordan 4. If you want Air Jordan 4s, this is the one I would recommend getting. This is just a pretty slick shoe. It had a full family run sizing, so that was pretty good. But to me, like I said at the beginning, this was a personal shoe for me. My first shoe was the Air Jordan 3, and what happened is I ended up taking the Air Jordan 3 back. It got a hole in it. My mom said, we're not gonna have holes in our Air Jordans. She took it back, and I ended up getting the Air Jordan 4. It had come out. It was the white and cement colorway, and the same thing happened to that in the heel. The fabric wore out. She took it back again, and I got the black and red version of the Air Jordan 4, and that's the one you still see here today. So really, it was my second pair of Air Jordans I've ever had. I remember buying them in 1989. Great shoe. I would highly recommend the Air Jordan 4 Black Red. I think it looks really good. I mean, it looks like the back is kind of off, a little bit off center on this Nike Air. I wonder what that one does. But I was excited when they announced it. I'm just looking at the back. I am still a collector at heart, and I like the original colorways of shoes, and I like rebuying the shoes that I had back then because most of mine have been worn out over the years. So for me, big thumbs up when they do stuff like this. I know they mass produced it in full family run, so it's not like it's limited or anything like that, but I love the classic colorways of the shoe. Those are my favorite to get. So tell me what you think. What do you think of the Air Jordan 4 Black Red or Black Cement? What do you think about that? And do you like it? Do you not like it? And actually, they called it Black Cement because the box had cement on it. It doesn't actually have cement on the shoe, but they had it on the box. So they called it Black Cement back in the day for that. So what do you think? Did you like the Air Jordan 4? Was it not your favorite? How do you rank it in your rotation? Do you think this looks pretty cool? Talked to some other people this week that weren't really going to buy it because they didn't know if they'd wear it so much. So they decided to let it go. The retro version retailed $200. It's a big difference. I believe the original came out around $110 when it was originally released in 1989. So about a $90 increase in 30 years. 30-year anniversary of the Air Jordan 4. The shop over Craig Elo. Tell me what you think. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of the Jordan Shoe Vault. We are back. We're going to try to get more content to you sooner. So leave us a comment down below on what you think. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and let us know that you're watching. We're glad that you've been checking it out, and sorry it's taken us so long, but leave us your comment, your thoughts about these shoes. While you're here, check out some other videos and things that are going on. You want to check out over here and click that and see our review on the Concord 11s. Great, one of my favorite all-time shoes. Click over here and you can check out the Air Jordan 33. What do we think about that? One of our most popular videos. Air Jordan 33, the latest Air Jordan signature shoe. As always, thanks for watching. Have a good day.